Hi, this is Frank from Engineer Your Life. Today's topic is going to be about taking initiative and getting involved. So have you ever been out somewhere, and saw someone you wanted to talk to, or even been in a meeting or somewhere where you wanted to speak up, or really seen someone or something where you could have helped, and you felt an impulse, but you kind of backed down, or you got scared, or you heard like a voice, or you just felt the feeling, and the longer that you waited, there was no chance you were going to do it. I know I've had that experience many, many, many times. And while I can't think of one experience, I know that I can still feel it right now. And when I didn't do those things, I felt weak. And I know the feeling that I had. I had the feeling of, well, someone else will take care of it. I'd see, let's say, like somebody who needed help carrying something, or someone who was looking for, they had that look on their face, where they're looking in every direction, like, please help me. And I'd always be afraid, like, well, what if they ask something I don't know, or what if I look stupid, or someone else will take care of it, right? And that eroded my ability in other areas of life, basically deteriorated my confidence, and it weakened the connection I had to the outside world. I had all these big aspirations of wanting to change the world and go out there and do all these grand things for people, but when it came down to these simple instances in daily life, I was a coward and I wouldn't go and do something. And recently, and I'm only illustrating this example not to boast or anything, but just as an example of how I've personally changed. This is something I never would have done in the past. I was walking at a local park near me, and I saw a group of people, various groups stopped to watch this, but there was a crow that was having a hard time flying, and it looked like had a broken wing. So people were watching it and kind of pointing at it, but they all just walked away. And in the past, I would have just walked away. But because of some changes that I've made, I felt compelled to do something. I thought for a minute and I was thinking, well, I don't even know what to do here. But I bet I can call a veterinary hospital, and I have Google on my phone. I could search anything, right? So I searched, I found, what to call. I called the local shelter, and basically they told me to put the bird in a box and to call them when I had it contained or bring it to them. And I tried, and then the bird flew away. So I spent an hour chasing the bird through bushes, and it flew away. But I felt confident, and I felt connected, and I felt like I tried to do the right thing. I took initiative, and I was involved. And why did I do that? Why have I changed? And this isn't some magic thing where I think I'm a different, better person. I think there's three things that I think I could point to that I've done that have made me feel more willing to do that in that situation, or go talk to somebody. I met my partner by going and sitting on a bench next to her at the park, that same park. Whereas in the past, I never would have went up and said, hey, can I sit next to you? Oh, I would have been petrified. I would have thought, what if I look stupid? Like, what's going to happen? Like, oh. The three things that I think have had that impact, the first thing is just being more aware and being more connected to what's around you. One way I do that is I make eye contact with most people. Now, obviously, if someone's looking at the ground, I'm not going to stare a hole in them until they look up. But I'm genuinely paying attention to the people around me and to what's going on to be connected. Nature, I look at trees, I look at animals, but I really look around at people and acknowledge them when they're there. And usually people take well to that. And let me just say this, you're gonna get some people that look at you like you're an alien and that give you the dirtiest look in the world. But it's worth it just for the way that you feel about it. So, if you're walking around, get off the phone, if you're on your own, and maybe take out the headphones and just look around and actually connect with people where you are. I think that's a really important piece of this. And since I've started doing that, I just feel more connected. Like it's not someone else's responsibility, because I'm a part of everything. The second thing you could do is just to do a simple thing where you take initiative And I know I'm linking to another video that I did, but just if you see a piece of trash in front of you, pick it up. Something simple. You don't have to go and, save a deer or, do something crazy, but a simple thing like that. There's tons of trash on the ground everywhere I go, so I know it's an easy one to take initiative on, but something like that, because really that is something that can make you feel more like an adult. I think that when I used to act that way, I was still acting like a child, looking for mom and dad, everyone else, to take care of it, instead of realizing I'm the adult now and I'm responsible for what goes on around me and I need to do something. Waiting for someone else to do something is a child's mindset, because as a child you can't control everything. As an adult you can. So an easy way to build that up is to just take the initiative, and in other areas in life too. Don't wait around. There's another speaker, Mel Robbins, who has a 5-second rule that she talks about. And it's true that you can do something, the concept is 5 seconds. Give yourself 5 seconds to do something, because usually after that you start to talk yourself out of it. And that's true until you've built the strength. If you don't do it like that, you're probably going to have a stronger voice, or just a feeling. It might not even be words. It just might be like that. You might lock up physically and not do something. So you got to do those easy things and do them quickly. And the third way that kind of ties into that, I don't call it scripting, but I know a lot of people do, and I'll talk about that in another video, but I write about this a lot. Like, I say that I'm going to do these things ahead of time, so when they come up, I'm prepared. You have to get that initiative where you do some little things, but then if other things come up where it feels like it's a little more difficult and more challenging, if you write about it and you say like, hey, when I feel that way, I'm gonna go do it anyways, I'm gonna be ready. You're coaching yourself, and you're almost experiencing it ahead of time, so then when it does happen, you're prepared. So again, it's a mindset shift, really going from being like a child to acting like an adult, like being responsible. So I challenge you to take initiative, to do, if you see someone who needs help, or if you have an opportunity to talk to someone, or something doesn't seem right somewhere around you, someone's looking around and looking like they need help, or, there's something broken, or even if you have to call somebody, if you find something on the ground, pick it up and take it somewhere, or maybe you don't have the right skill to handle it, but push it along, be the one who takes initiative to start it, because you get a good feeling from it too. Not only do you help, but you get the benefit of knowing that you can go out there and do that. And that will grow your confidence in every other area of life for the goals that you do want to achieve, that you put on your schedule. So again, the 3 ways that I recommend starting with this are, again, 1, connect with what's around you. Look around at where you are. Take the phone, put the phone out of your hand. Look at people, smile at them, feel that connection, and understand that you're a part of everything. That really does help. The second thing, take initiative on the little things, very small things, whether it's just picking up a piece of trash, even cleaning up after yourself if you don't do that. Making sure that you take advantage of those little opportunities to build that momentum, to start to act like the adult instead of the child. Don't look for someone else to do these things. That's a child's mindset. We're adults and we take care of things. And the third thing is something that I journal and I write, but it's commonly called scripting, and I'll make a video about that. But preparing yourself ahead of time mentally by writing out that you're going to do these things, you're going to take a step, and you're not going to be afraid, because if you're not prepared and you don't coach yourself ahead of time and you still have that strong negative voice or that strong fear, it's going to kick in, and it probably will end up stopping you. It's very tough once that kicks in to overcome that force. You want to get it before it starts to kick in, and you want to boost yourself up before you get there. So I challenge you, take these steps, go out this week and just start small. Again, I love the trash, but that is such an easy way. Look people in the eye, pick up a little bit of trash, and coach yourself ahead of time. Take initiative, and not only will you make the world a better place, but you're going to make yourself feel stronger, more confident, and you're going to be more prepared to attack the goals that you have and to be the person that you want to be. This is Frank from Engineer Your Life, and I hope you like this video and have a great day. If you're interested in personalized coaching steps, particular to your situation, I'd love to help. You can drop a comment below, or you can leave a message on the Facebook page I have. Again, this is Frank. Have a good day.